great moment to share because I have here with me Lisa and Lynn. They are from
Clayton, North Carolina.
and they have been first patients, now friends. Because it has been 7 years from the first time that I saw them. We did lots of work. Let me tell you.
Lots and lots of work.
Lots of work. We did sinus lift, bone grafting, crowns, veneers, implants, many things. Root canals, and things like that.
Bridges.
And bridges, and they come. It was major work to be done. He's going to tell us a story that when he told me it was like wow.
Yep.
It was like wow. But what I want to share is this: after 7 years, he got a problem with a crown that technically changed color, and we just changed it. But they came to say hi. I want you to know that when we have our patients here, then we become friends, and I love to do this work, and I love to do all that. I even gave them 2 sculptures that you have known.
Yes, we do.
That you have. And the other thing that I want to share is that this procedure was done in 2 trips, because we first put the implants and then we rehabilitate them. And but now they're working. See how good. And the cosmetic work is really good also, Lisa.
Yes.
What we did. And tell me a little bit about everything that we've done. How's your life right now? How's the difference about, because I know that you had a procedure that it was going to cost a lot of money back home, and you told me about what's the difference, what you have and what you had here.
Yep. About 10 years ago, I was in an automobile accident, and we were rear-ended by another car, and my teeth were shattered. And for the next 2 or 3 years, the dentist worked on patching, my local dentist worked on patching my teeth back together and put in crowns and post and stuff like this, trying to save my teeth, and it didn't work. And then we were in yet another automobile accident, and there was just no saving my teeth. They had to come out, at least according to that dentist. So he sent us around to see the oral surgeons and find out what we had to do and what it would cost. And I was shocked. I was really, really shocked. The total cost was going to be $166,900, and they wanted 5 years to do the entire procedure. There was a whole bunch of different things to be done. There were a number of implants, there were a number of bridges, there were some crowns, there were some veneers. There were all kinds of things to be done. But over the entire period, I think probably the first work would be failing by the time they ever got done. $166,900. The area of the U.S. that we're from, North Carolina, that's enough to buy a house, a very nice house, certainly beyond our means to afford it. So I checked around in other areas. I checked New York, I checked San Francisco, I checked Miami, I checked Chicago. And guess what? They were all $166,900 within $100. I'm not quite sure how that works.
Okay, and how much did you spend here?
The total amount that we spent for the primary work 7 years ago was $16,500. It was a little bit less than 10% of what it was going to cost in the U.S. to get this procedure, this work done.
Wow. That's quite a lot that he had a difference between back home and here. And one of the things that I can tell you is that in Mexico, unfortunately, we don't produce no materials. Everything's imported, or either from the States, or from Canada, or it's from France or Germany. It could be Japan also, in one of the things. But we don't produce nothing, so everything's imported, so it's the same materials that you use back home.
That was one of the very interesting things that we found out. The implants that Dr. German installed on me came from Germany, the very same ones that our doctor in Raleigh, North Carolina was going to use. The crowns came from California, the very same shop that would have been used by the shop in Raleigh.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to say, because sometimes you can think, well, why is it so low, the price? But it's not low price, or it's that it's cheap. It's because it's a low price because we have a different type of taxes, geology and things that we have here. So that's why lots of people, they request to do dental
Yes.
tourism, and that's why here. So I want to thank you both for sharing and for giving a little bit of your experience, and also I want you to know that please come as many times as you want. We have friends
Yes.
here,
Yeah.
and that's important because, as I told you, first they were patients, now they're friends, and thank you for trusting and for coming back, and whenever you need whatever you want, please. You have friends here
You
in
are
sunny
my
Cancun.
dentist.
We'll come to
thank you, Lisa.
Cancun to get our teeth cleaned before we
Yes.
get them done in the
That-
U.S.
that's
That's
a good
true.
That's a good reason to come to
It
Cancun.
is. It is.
What can you say about
The
Cancun?
best reason to come to Cancun. I have to go see my dentist. I'll be in Cancun for a week. See you next week.
Yeah,
There you
and
go.
it's a 5-star hotel, and you have all inclusives. And
Yes, yes. It's really cheaper to go on vacation in Cancun than it is to go on vacation in the U.S. for a lot of places. One of the things that we looked at was we compared the cost of a trip to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the staying in a very nice hotel there. And of course, there weren't any all-inclusive resorts there that we could find, but to buy a similar level of food service and so forth, it was going to be more expensive to go 250 miles away down to Myrtle Beach than it was to go 1,300 miles down to sunny Cancun.
Yeah, that's
figure.
interesting. Well, thank you for sharing. This is another beautiful story about not only patient being friends also, and also of cosmetic dentistry, because cosmetic dentistry is one of the cool things that we have right now.
Yep.
Because 50 years ago there was nothing to do. Right now we can do lots of things, and thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming here, and I'm so glad to receive you whenever you can again.
Good.
Thank you for letting
Thank
us
you.
Forward to see
smile.
you too.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you. It's a privilege. Thanks to everyone for watching, to giving us your likes in our social media. And here we are at Cancun Cosmetic Dentistry. Thank you. Bye.